Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So we're at the end of the year, and I thought to do a quick read for you in love and career. This will be the end of the year love and career quickie, okay? And this is going to be for all Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, as well as your Venus signs, okay? All right, guys, we're going to see what wants to come out. I do want to thank all of you, throughout the whole year who have stood by me, and all my subscribers, my new subscribers that are here, and for all your likes, shares. Please do continue that. I do appreciate that. And this is just a quick little thank you, for 2019. And I'm so looking forward to 2020, and I hope that you are too. All right. So let's see what wants to come out and play. Like I said, it'll be a short read on love and then also on your career. All right. So we're going to, if you'd like a personal read to tap in your personal energies, then go to theguidedintuitive.com up here or in my description box below. All right. And those of you that are looking to get rid of blockages that might be standing in the way, do check out our Beyond the Read session. It is so perfect if you all are looking to get rid of patterns that keep repeating themselves. It's almost as if you've ever come across someone that might date the same person and they just have a different face. That could be a pattern in there, and it could be a pattern of something that might not be working for that particular individual. And that whether you find that in yourself or in another, sometimes we can kind of suss out different patterns of what we do, and only if it's not serving you to your highest good, that could be something that you want to carefully look at. And if you need help in terms of ridding of that and eradicating that, because a lot of times it has to do with something that's buried in our subconscious that we can quickly, get rid of with some of today's modalities that are out there. So, if it's something that you're looking to do and you're hell bent on moving forward and really clearing everything out, then do check out the Beyond the Read session, and we'll get you started on that and make sure that we clear all that stuff out. Now, I also want to bring up the discovery session, because a lot of you aren't sure what services will be best for you. So if you need accountability, maybe some inspiration, motivation, and just some clarity before you move on to the new year, then I definitely suggest to book a discovery session. It's some one-on-one time with me, and it allows us to get to know each other a little bit better, make a recommendation as to what services would be best for you, because we've got lots of specials going on and lots of opportunities. So now is the time prior to this new year. So check out the discovery session up here or in my description box below. So let's move on. Let's go ahead on your first cards here as it relates to your love life first. I want to do your love life coming out first, okay? All right, Scorpio, what is that for you? Here we go, okay? Ooh, interesting. Ooh, okay. Oh my gosh, okay. Wow. All right, and then as it pertains to your love life, very nice. Very nice. Ooh, I like this. Okay, I like it a lot. All right, let's see what your underlying energy. Forgive and forget. Okay, so if there's something that or someone that you need to forgive, definitely do that, because it's going to release all the pent-up energy within you. Okay, because a lot of times that can clog up the energy fields, even your meridians as well as your chakras. So it's really important to definitely forgive. So this is going to be key for you moving forward. So the card that I get here is raise your vibration. This is beautiful. So this is about, clearing out the energies, just kind of like I've mentioned, and being able to, focus on the glass being half full. Focus on the joy that you have in your life. Everything that you're grateful for, let that be the barometer that keeps moving up. Let that, start there, and then just keep stacking on those wonderful things that you're grateful for, that you're in appreciation for, whether it's friends, families, people that have taught you lessons. This is saying to raise your vibration. It's time to do that right now. I think it's a big thing right now for you, because it's saying that maybe that you've come out of something, and I really truly feel that this is going to be extremely important for you, and also your success in the new year. It's really important that you do raise your vibration, okay? And the key thing is here is, don't try to, don't panic about it, or anything like that. And don't try to you know, think of if something didn't work out that you're a failure or anything like that. This is simply, it's you this is about some sort of physical ailment that I feel for some of you. Okay, so I do want to let you know some of you might be experiencing some sort of physical ailment, and you're trying to stay healthy, you're trying to stay strong, and this is saying is that don't let that physical ailment be something that impedes you. Let it be something that can raise your vibrations to push through. And that's what this is saying. You're struggling to feel healthy and strong is what this is talking about. So this is saying is that, you know, introduce your body to more healthy vibrations and people around you that love and support and have your best interests at heart is going to be key. Okay, and have loving choices for yourself and have loving thoughts towards yourself. So now this could be affecting a relationship, your love life. Okay, if you have some lower energies, it can affect the relationship and another person, you know. So, and when you change that, it also changes the dynamic of the relationship too, Scorpio. So keep that in mind. Now, what does the moon card have to say on this? Let's see what that is. What is it? Work through your fears. Okay, so that's what this wants to let you know. Changing the way that you talk about yourself or think about yourself. It's those thoughts, images, and feelings need to be more uplifting. And this is saying to really focus on you know, anything negative that happens to pop up, and then write down the most positive aspect, the opposite of that, and start focusing on that. It's going to be like a muscle. You got to train it before it gets going. Okay, so it's just like the gym. If you're trying to get a little bit more, you know, muscles and get more strength and healthy, then it's going to take some time for you to train your body in that way. Okay, so that's as it pertains to a relationship. Okay, and I really feel like throw some tarot in there, and I get the sun, which is good vibrations. So I think you're going to be a success in this. Okay, so really focus on that and put out those good vibrations. Okay, because we want you feeling like a little kid on a white horse. Okay, I having a lot of fun. Okay, now the next card we get is face your shadows. Okay, so in this relationship or in this situation, this is really calling you not to ignore the situation, but to face it directly and work through it. That is the only way that you can rid of something. You can't bury it, because it's gonna, you know, it's gonna pop up its ugly head again in a different scenario, just different characters. Okay, so what this is saying is really face your shadow at this time. Okay, whatever that is for you guys, you know, it could be a maybe something that you have done for quite some time, and now you feel that it's no longer, you know, serving you. And this is saying is that right now it's time for you to now face it and say, hey, I recognize this. I don't think it's serving me at this point. So shadow side, I'm going to move with the intention and go towards the light and bring this out. And that's going to be my intention. So that's what this is really talking about. Okay, so really face your shadow. I want to see what the moon cards have to say about this in terms of a relationship. It's something that you don't want to approach in a relationship that's saying that you need to. Okay, there's an end of a tough cycle. So perhaps that you've come out of some sort of ending of a relationship or situation, or just a tough damn cycle overall, Scorpio, which I think, I mean, it's just a transformation. Some of you might be going through a transformation and a breakup at the same time. You know, transformation internally for you, but also in terms of a romantic situation. But this is saying is that there's an end of a tough cycle, and it's approaching right now. And that's what it's saying at this time. I think you're probably focusing on a lot of work right now. But this is saying is that your end of a tough cycle, end of worrying about things. We get the Nine of Swords, which talks about incessant worrying and up all night. So there probably is, this is something that you maybe have been through a tough cycle, and now you've come out of it, and now, sorry for the glare there, guys, and now you're working really, really hard on what it is that you want to move forward in, whether it's a relationship or a situation that's coming into play. You're just looking long term now and letting that go. So that's what I see, guys. The next card I get in your love life is make no judgments. Okay, so interesting, because what this is telling me at this particular time, it could be that you're going within yourself and you're really looking and having some sort of introspective. And this is saying don't judge yourself, okay? Then I pull out the Hermit card. So it's going within. This is really, really focusing on don't make judgments about yourself. Just observe and learn, be patient, Be kind and loving to yourself. Okay. And also, with another, it could be the case as well. You maybe feel like you were kind of left out in the cold. And perhaps the other person feels that way too. So I'm just saying, if it's in a relationship, that could be the case. Fives are about change. So when you're going in, you're having a different perspective. Maybe you walked away from a situation that you felt that you put some time into. It could be dealing with a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces, another fellow sign, or you were just taking on your own energy here and walking away emotionally. You felt it was in your best interest. And then when you step back, you get the clarity, okay? And then you get the success and you get new energy coming through, okay? What does the Moon card have to say about this? What is it here? Don't let pride get in your way. Okay, so if there's something you need to work on, go ahead and do it, because you've got some fresh energy at the end of this cycle. That means a new beginning, okay? New beginning. Let's go ahead and to move into your career. And this is interesting because for your career, I'm getting choose friends wisely. Now, a lot of us, sometimes we make friends with our coworkers, right? Well, this is saying be a little picky about that, okay? Because it gets a little interesting when you have a colleague in the play and then also as a friend. So you got to be careful you don't cross the line so much. For some of you, it's just saying that maybe the choices, here that need to very, very much make sure that you're choosing those that love it, that truly have your back, okay? Because it can get a little diluted when work is involved too, okay? So that's what this is talking about. So choose friends wisely, okay? Maybe in the past that wasn't the case, that you maybe had an issue with a friend or someone at work that you confided into and the tower came down. So what I'm getting from that, there wasn't some sort of ending, and now you're looking at things from a different perspective. And I think you're basically choosing your friends a little bit more wisely and balancing out your emotions, or the balancing out between personal and professional. So for some of you, that's the case. So note your comments below. All right. The next card we get in career is nurture yourself first. Okay, before you start doing your outside activities outside of work or outside your business, make sure that you're focusing on you first, because you're so much better and so much more fun to be with, aren't we all? When we have filled our cup up and we're able to give more, okay? We're able to have fun and really release and really have a great time and feeling these good vibrations, right? So that's what I see is truly nurture yourself first is going to be very key. And when you do so, this is saying that you can expect a powerful change, okay? And you're going to realize that this balance is really serving you well in your career, okay? And that's what I see here. Anything on the chair that wants to come out? Yeah, this is about, compromising, but also cutting things out and taking on that Queen of Swords type energy. And this is her saying that, yes, we can compromise, but there's a fine line, between things. And this is saying you are bringing boundaries into the situation pertaining to your work and your personal life. And you're realizing that nurturing yourself is helping you perform better at work or in your business, whatever that is for you. Okay. And so that's key. The last thing that I get is make a plan in terms of your career. So if you want something to take place, you got to put it down a little bit in writing so you know where you're going, okay? Use it as your compass, create a checklist, and then just check as you go through. Because not only those, when you check those little boxes of things that's on your plan, that it's going to help you and see how much progress that you're making, and that success is right within reach for you. So if you want something, create a strategy, make a plan. That's going to be key, okay? Surrender to the divine once that is done. Set your intentions, make a plan, and then surrender to the divine. And it's not about just letting it go. It's about really, giving, is not being attached to the outcome, okay? The outcome might be differently than you had visualized it, but this is saying surrender your thoughts and surrender your plan to the divine and what you want. But make sure that you post it every which way that that you have it around you, so you can keep yourself motivated in terms of your plan, and that you're staying on track. To stay on track, you also, the best of those people out there need coaches, guys. The best of the best. You've got the athletes that need it. You've got even the coaches need the coach. Okay, so if you need some help with this, you definitely want to book a discovery session. Okay, to get that going for you, to get you started within your business and help you move forward much more efficiently, effectively, to reach your goals for the new year. All right, so lots of love. Thank you so much for 2019, and I can't wait to what 2020 has in store for us. And until then, namaste.